All right, so this is Ashley. I am back to share about the new products that doTERRA has just launched back in September at convention. They're really exciting. So if you caught my last video on emotional aromatherapy and the oils that you would use for, just balancing emotions, um, you would have caught the end of it. We talked about the Serenity oil and then the Serenity soft gels. So the Serenity oil has been around, right? But it has been reformulated. So we do have a new blend, which is somewhere here in my house. But I used it and put it somewhere, and I don't know. But I have these right here. So this is a Serenity Restful Complex, and so what this is our version of a sleeping pill, and it's completely natural. So it has lavender, L-theanine, which is an amino acid. It has lemon balm, German chamomile, and passion flower. And they did, I know some people will roll their eyes and they say, oh, it's not going to work the way that my X, Y, or Z works. And I have to say that I was very, very impressed with the results that they presented to us at convention. So there was actually a double-blind cross something a crazy scientific study that was done on these, and the participants, the feedback was just phenomenal. So it's really exciting that the study will be published soon. I'm not exactly sure when, but I will be sure to let everyone know. So the participants, some of the things that they said was just that they were able to fall asleep more quickly. They fell asleep more easily. They stayed asleep, and they woke up feeling really well rested. So we spend 36% of our lives sleeping. It's important for us to get good quality sleep, so that way everything else is functioning optimally, right? Our immune systems, just our mood, all of that is related to diet too, because if we don't get enough sleep, then we crave sugar, and we know sugar is not really good for you. So there's a lot that stems from it. So making sure that we're getting restful sleep is definitely important. And something that I have a hard time with, because I'm a night owl, and I have a 8-year-old boy, so I get up in the morning and I stay up late at night, and so I've been using the Serenity soft gels to help me fall asleep a little bit earlier, and also get that the sleep that I am getting, that it's really well rested. So so that's the first product that I'm probably the most excited about, because I know so many people who have issues with insomnia, or they just they don't get the quality sleep that they need, and then it affects everything else. So so let me see, what's the next product I'm going to talk about? Hercules. Sorry, I shouldn't. Sorry, not sorry. I'm so corny. Okay, so I guess I'm gonna talk about some of the spa products, and these are really fun and exciting because self-care is really important. We're always so busy running around doing everything, and we don't take care of ourselves the way that we should, and that's how we get sick. We have to take that time to really take care of ourselves, so that we can be healthy and live long, happy, awesome lives, right? No one else is going to take care of us for us unless we're really lucky. We get that if we're lucky, when we're kids, if we have good parents, and some of us aren't so lucky, but when we start adulting, it's like a new word, right? We have to take care of ourselves, because it's just, mom and dad aren't doing it for us anymore. Unless, I don't know, I'm not going to go down that road, but my parents aren't taking care of me, so I have to take care of me, right? So one of the ways that I do that is I really, one of my favorite ways to use my oils is in the bath. And so I try to take a bath at least once a week, sometimes if I'm lucky, 2 or 3. And so I like to throw this mud mask on. So it's a natural mud mask infused with essential oils, earth clays, purifying minerals, and nourishing botanicals. So this is really fun, because I'm going to bring in another little thing here that's not an oil, but in the mud mask we have malachite, which is, I'm a I just mentioned that I was corny. I'm kind of like a corny dork who loves rocks. And so I think it's cool that there's malachite is in the mask because look at how beautiful. This is actually malachite and azurite. So, we don't have azurite in the mask, but the malachite, which is the green, is a stone that we have. And I have a that was a raw stone that I just showed you. I have a polished piece of malachite. Okay, so we're getting a little off topic here, but this is really cool. So see this, how neat that stone is? So this is just polished. That stone, it's broken up like really fine, and it's in the mask. So freaking cool. I was really excited about that. So so this is really, really great. Like you use it once a week. Okay, so that's our mask. Then we also have our body scrub, which is just super, super. It's really nice. And so the oils and this are wild orange, grapefruit. So it's got that citrusy ginger. It's just a really happy smell. And it's really great for exfoliating and then also kind of like locking in that moisture. When I use that, I don't need to use a lotion, but or we have this new body butter. But sometimes I find that when I use that, I don't need to use this. If I use soap, crap, I forgot to bring down the liquid soap. We have a bar soap and we have a liquid soap, and the liquid soap has cedarwood and some other stuff in it that is escaping me at this moment, but we'll figure that out and let you know. But it's really nice. So yeah, the body butter right here, this has Douglas fir, frankincense, and grapefruit. And it's so good that I need to put some on right now. It's just, so anyone who might be friends with me on Facebook or maybe follows my Instagram sees pictures of my niece, Jane. And Jane the Hurricane, she is just a little doll, and she loves Auntie's essential oils, and especially this product. She will always ask me if she can put some on. And then she'll put it on, and she'll smell her hands, and she say, that smells so good. And she is not lying. It's really, 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 really nice. And it just leaves your skin feeling really nice. And so I live in New England. I know there might be people tuning in from all over the place, but here it gets really dry. So this body butter is very nice, just for keeping all of that moisture locked in. So then we also have this body lotion, hand and body lotion. And now this is scent-free, or there's no oils in it, no essential oils. And the reason for that is because you might want to make your own. You might want to concoct your own oils to put on your skin. So some people have different conditions that they're working with, and so they might have a particular set of oils that they want to incorporate. Some people just like the smell of certain oils. For me, certain healing properties that's what I'm usually looking for. And I have to say that the body butter with the frankincense in it, frankincense is really, really great for skin. So if you're using that body butter, that frankincense it's going to do really, really good stuff for you. And it's what the ancient Egyptians used for anti-aging. I can't say enough about frankincense. I hope someone talks about it in one of these videos because it's just, it's the king of the oils. But so let me not talk too much about the body butter, but once you get it in your hands, you'll understand why I'm raving about it. And then again, the body lotion for people who want to custom make their own situation. So let's see what else we have. I did mention that the bar soap and liquid soaps. There's a Serenity Bath Bar and Citrus Bliss Bath Bar. And there might be one that doesn't have a fragrance. I'm not sure. Not that we don't use fragrance. We use essential oils, but you know what I'm saying. There's a difference between synthetic fragrance and natural aroma. So I want to make sure that we're clear on that. Okay, so the new oils that we have, I'm excited to tell you about. We have Petitgrain, okay, and that's what we refer to as kind of like a man's lavender, because it has the properties, very similar properties as lavender, but without that floral smell. So for guys, the smell might be a little bit more palatable for them. So anything that you would use lavender for, you can basically use the Petitgrain for, and it's nice. Then we have the Spikenard. Okay, so Spikenard I've referred to as kind of like funkadelic, kind of like patchouli, but Holy Mother of God. And, I don't know how many people that we have in here that I guess are spiritual, religious at all, but and you don't have to be either, but it's just an interesting thing to share that spikenard is actually referenced many times in the Bible, and you open it and it's kind of like one of those like weird, funky, but like you want to keep smelling it, but like you don't quite know why. It's kind of like it's strange, but the healing properties are just absolutely astounding. So I'm going to open up. I know that quite a few of the videos have referenced the Modern Essentials book, which that's actually where this diagram came from that I had showed in the last video. But I'm going to show or read a little bit as I whack myself in the face of the book, The Essential Life. So this is a book that I haven't looked too much into just because, I don't know, I have a lot going on, right? Don't we all? But there's a lot of really great information in here, and they mention spikenard, which is not in the Modern Essentials book. So the top uses for spikenard, and this is a really pretty book. So I love the Modern Essentials, and I have to say for the information, I like Modern Essentials better, but that's also coming from someone who hasn't really taken the time to go through all of this information that's in here. So good information in here for sure, but if I need to reference something, the Modern Essentials is great. But you see, so pretty. Okay, so this is spikenard here. Hope you can all see it. Okay, so it's steam distilled from the root, and top properties are anti-inflammatory, antispasmodic, sedative, antibacterial, antifungal, deodorant, laxative, and tonic. Although I have to say, spikenard in the pits, I'm not sure if it would smell much better than whatever aroma you might already be emitting, but maybe when they interact together, it creates something phenomenal. Who knows? But the top uses for spikenard is for aging skin, so you apply it topically. Insomnia, stress, and tension, you can diffuse aromatically or apply topically to bottoms of the feet before bed. It's great for PMS and menstrual issues. You apply it topically to affected area and pulse points. It's really great for digestion or digestive discomfort and nausea. So you would just apply topically, to your belly or the bottoms of your feet. Anxiety and depression, topical to pulse points or diffuse. Muscle spasms, so you would apply topically to the area. And if you ever have any kind of pain situation that you're targeting, it's always best to dilute the oil because these oils are systemic. So when you put them on your skin, they're going to penetrate every single cell in your body within a matter of minutes. And so when you dilute it, it doesn't affect the potency of the oil, but it just slows down the absorption rate. So, for example, if you had a muscle spasm in your back and you want to apply some essential oil on it, you would dilute it and apply it, and that's going to keep it centralized to the area a little bit longer before it goes off to the rest of the body. So, just a little tip there. Also for ulcers, gas, and indigestion, apply topically to the abdomen. Pink eye and rashes, emotional balance, and it blends well with ginger, cassia, and myrrh. Okay, so that's just a little bit about the spikenard, and I suppose since I'm hopping in here, I might as well tell you about the petitgrain as well. LMNOP. Psych, it's not in here. Sorry. But just know that just look up lavender, or if there's a video in here that talks about lavender, or if you have questions, we're happy to help with that. But basically calming, relaxing, bug bites, bee stings, anything like that, reducing cortisol levels. The lavender and petitgrain would be really great for that. So those are those products. I am really excited to talk about this next product. So I have to say that I get 2 boxes a month, and I was going to show you the other box because it's nice and neat, but then I thought, no, I should probably just be completely honest and show them the box that I'm kind of embarrassed about, because I rip the box open like a savage animal when I get it in the mail. This is my PB Assist Junior, and you can see This is my box of PB Assist Junior. So these are probiotics, and the probiotics are meant, they're designed for children or people who have a hard time swallowing pills. Okay. So now the really cool thing about these probiotics is that they're microencapsulated, and what that means is that they're protected so that they can get to your gut where they're supposed to be to do what they're supposed to do. Okay, a lot of probiotics, they get destroyed before they even get to the gut by the acid, and as they go through your digestive system, the acids in your stomach will actually kill the probiotic before it gets to your gut. So that's clearly not an efficient way to get your probiotics. So doTERRA designed these PB Assist Juniors. And, I would compare it to like a pixie stick, except way better, because it is definitely tastier, and it's clearly like it's good for you. It's not sugar. So it's strawberry melon flavored, and, you just rip it off and pour it in your mouth. Some people just do like a quick pour it right in. I like to tell people, slow it down a little bit, enjoy it. It's tasty. So, my son loves them. My niece, I actually, a quick little story about the PB Assist Juniors. My 2 nieces, I watched them. I bring one to school and the other one stays with me all day, but they were here, and I had given them the PB Assist Juniors. They loved it. The littlest one was like, Auntie, I want more. And, no, sorry, like, you can get one a day. So the next time she had come over, the box was sitting on the counter, but it was empty because they're really tasty, and I kind of couldn't control myself, and I just kept eating them, and so they were gone. And so Jane can be a little moody. She certainly can benefit from the balance and the peace and the console on like a daily basis. And so she threw a fit because the box was empty. She was so upset, and I was like, girlfriend, I know I feel the same way on the inside, but I just can't act like that. It's not socially acceptable. So PB Assist Juniors are phenomenal. I definitely recommend trying them. And if you know anyone with kids or anyone with digestive issues, or they have kids with digestive issues, definitely recommend this product to them because it's really nice. So, I have a feeling I might be forgetting something with the new products, but I think I may have covered everything. So if I forgot anything, I apologize. There's a lot of great stuff. We're here to answer any questions, and thank you so much for tuning in. I'm going to do a bottle of wild orange for this video too, because I'm feeling fun. All right, thank you.